think it's very, very important in a classroom that an instructor attend to language. There's an awful lot of words that float about that people take for granted and don't even think about that are actually quite pejorative and quite harmful and hurtful to people with disabilities. And students will toss these words off without any thought whatsoever to how they may be experienced by people who have been disabled and labeled with different disabilities. So, for example, with the people that I tend to work with the most, people who've been labeled with intellectual disabilities, the use of the word retard. I mean, it's everywhere. Students bandy that about without even thinking about it, but it is actually very, very hurtful language. So attending to how language gets used in the classroom by bringing it up, addressing it in, a respectful way, but making students aware that their language choices matter, I think really helps then students not only to start to pay more attention to disability, but also to begin to understand their own implication in perpetuating stigmatization and discrimination unintentionally by not even thinking about the words that they use. So it's really important that if something comes up, that it's addressed. And again, it doesn't have to be about pointing fingers and making students uncomfortable, but it does entail discussions in the classroom that language needs to be considered. And an instructor can model that quite easily, right? And students will come to, I think, recognize what the instructor is doing, especially if you've talked about it, and then start to understand that it matters a great deal.